shorter than a small worm on a grassy field. That didn't make any sense. So we're back playing Final Fantasy VI. I apologize for the lack of videos. I could blame it on a lot of things. Mainly it's been, the holidays and trying to do a lot of things to prepare for MagFest, which is coming up in about a week or so. And, it's still up in the air if I'm going to make it down there or not. I got a lot of things that need to line up properly for me to end up down there. But I'm giving it my best shot, so hopefully if you guys are going to be there, I'll see you there and stuff. We can have shenanigans. But I promise that after that, I will make a more concentrated effort on getting videos up for your viewing enjoyment if anyone is actually still watching. But yeah, starting with Grandia after that. But first, we're going to do a little... We're going to get in the ship. Because we have a cutscene. Oh, thanks, Simon. No! Kind of reminds me like the Darth Vader. No! Yeah, enjoy it while you can, you prick. I'm coming for you. Oh, that laugh. That look on his face like, oh, how dare you interrupt my laughing. Oh, wow. That's not cool. That is the sealed island on the bottom there. You can see the bridge. Who are these people? Nobody lives over there. These people just happen to be taking a leisurely stroll and then... Oh, she did. Oh, so is he. These people just happen to be taking a stroll, just hanging out. I want to say that's Jador, the town by the Opera House, but it might be somewhere else. Speaking of Jador, I think we're headed back there pretty soon. Yeah, we are. Because finally, after a ridiculous amount of time, the auction house is open. I bought Seraphim, right? Yes, I did. The thing about Seraphim is that if you hold off on buying it until later, it's a lot cheaper, but I want it now, because it's awesome. As I'm pretty sure I've been using it. Those? I don't know how, Okay, so that they're in balance. Ah, okay. So the world can get messed up. Wonderful. Alright, here we go. Oh, we're still in the cutscene. Oh, not anymore. Okay, now, basically you have the ability to find the floating continent pretty much at any time, and that's how you're gonna, continue the plot of the game. I wanted just to get that out of the way, because I have a couple things I'd like to buy in here. I don't even know why I am, for the most part. But I want to buy... Did I buy one? No. A stout spear for Mog, and darts for Setzer. Again, I don't know why that I want to buy them. Actually, well, I know why I want to buy one of those. The other one I'm not really sure on, but I made the note to put it in there, so... Alright, now what we're going to do is... We're going to... What is that? I never noticed that before. Where's my map? There it is. We are going to head for, I believe it's here. Which I think is Jador. And the reason being is that, finally, the auction house should be open, and there's a couple things we want to buy in there. Bunch of rich uncles inside them. Okay, now. You want to have 30,000 GP before you start this. This will probably take some time. A chocobo. You cannot buy this, and I will show you why. In fact, there's a lot of things here you can't buy. Now, unlike the auction house in, say, Final Fantasy IX, where you could basically snipe it by waiting until he's about to sell it before putting in your bid, this doesn't work like that. And the child is, begging. Now see, this is how it works. A couple people will bid, and then it will give you a chance to buy it or pass. I don't want it, obviously. Not that I can buy it anyway. Yeah, 500,000 GP. Yeah. And he basically paid 500,000 gil for a chocobo. We have our treat for the day. Let's go home. And of course, you can leave and come back in the room, and they're back again. And it's just a gameplay lengthening scheme, because there's some stuff that it attempts to sell that you cannot buy. The chocobo is one of them. There's one that's like a piece of an airship. Okay, treasure chest. It contains an item. A cherub down, that adds the float status. Do I want those? No, I will get them later. Or I think I already have at least enough of them for it to matter. Float really isn't that important. I don't want it. The woman is just going... See, look, the kid and his dad are back. But that woman is just like... If she says that, she's going to try to drive the price up on you as much as possible. I don't know why she wants a random relic that's going to do nothing except make her float. You can talk to these people, and they just talk a bunch of junk. Well, lots of stuff, yeah, because, you know, wasting your parents' money. Lots of priceless stuff. You can, actually. There are two specific things I want here. If I don't get one in this next thing here, I'm going to cut until I actually do. Come on. A treasure chest. That contains more. Really? We just did this. You're serious. Yeah, no one cares about you not buying it. She's going to continue to buy it for... I think you get that for 10,000. Supposedly... Well, I don't know if this is true or not, but if you pass and then bid, you get it for cheaper or something. That seems like how it works, but I'm not really sure. Alright, one more time. Come on, dealer. Hit me one time. Yep. I will be right back. Alright, here we are. One of them is the Magicite Golem. That's what these two items are. They are Magicite. 10 grand. Do I want to buy it? I'll buy 15. 18. I think the next thing should be 20. Boom. I actually ended up buying a freaking cherub down, because, well, yeah, reasons. Well, not reasons. I was fast forwarding and I didn't hit or down to go to pass, so I ended up buying it. Golem teaches safe, stop, and cure 2. Has a stamina +2, which is actually pretty good if you're trying to get some instant death protection. But as an Esper, he does pretty much what Golem always does. Or actually, no, I think he casts Protect on everybody. He doesn't do damage absorption until later in the game. Also, that guy's already bought about 7 chocobos, so I'm pretty sure he's the guy who has the farm in the next game. Which I will get to eventually. I know you're all waiting for that one, even though it's probably one of my least favorite games in the series. More cherub down. Alright, I'll be back when I have the other Esper. Alright, and here we have the other one. Zone Seek, or I guess Zone Seeker. He's going to cost me about 10k, so that's why you need 30,000. Oh, I can't buy for a whopping 2,000. Ooh, 3. Oh, no. 4. 5. Yeah, you knock it off. I just want the Esper. 7 for me. Yeah. 8. I think he's going to offer it to me for 10. And boom. And we're done, finally. I don't know how long that actually took. Because I didn't I kind of fast forwarded through. He bought about 15 chocobos, and she bought enough cherub down to make a freaking bed. But you know, whatever. And we get this is the 2 filled in before Seraphim, so Heat, Rasp, Osmos, Shell. Actually, a pretty decent goods there. And he also has Magic Power +2. I believe he is the only one with Magic Power +2, which means he is our new Magic Gain whore. But yeah, okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the ship. We're going to change the party up. And I will meet you in a specific spot in a moment to tell you what their plans are. Now, we're back at the Cave on the Veldt, which is where we're supposed to go for what I want. And the reason we're going here is because these battles are underwater. And the reason why you want battles that are underwater is so Mog can learn the water dance. This is the party I will be carrying to the next portion of the game. Notice there are only 3 members there, because for some reason you apparently know ahead of time that there's only gonna thank you, Master New Dance. You know ahead of time there's only gonna be an extra party member waiting for you on site, so you don't only bring 3, which makes the next boss fights really, really difficult. Alright, basically what I'm gonna do is after this battle I'm gonna just go. You got the heal rod, don't you? Strago's equipment is the same. Johnny's got 2 earrings equipped to up the damage on his Zora Bolt there. Mog is equipped with the sprint shoes and a back guard, because he really doesn't. All his things are not affected by pretty much anything he does, so he's just basically my way of keeping us moving fast and a back attack. So I will see you back when I get to the end of the tunnel there, because it's going to be a bunch of battles. Hey, trying to learn anything. Alright, basically what happens is you get taken outside of Nicaea, which is that little town right there. I'm going to give Strago a rod that actually can do damage, so I can just spam auto attack, because all the enemies are in here just the same as they were before, which means really weak. Now you're asking yourself, like, what is the point of this, other than to get, you know, the water dance? Well, it's to get the water dance, that's it. Also, in the trench there, okay, basically they're just building a little bit of magic points, because they didn't have very many. Basically, since I had on my notes that Strago was working on Seraphim, so that's why I put Johnny on Keyrin, but Strago's done with Seraphim, so Johnny's working on Seraphim now to get some more Cure magic there. And obviously Turnip's still working on Rama. But basically, what we're going to do is, I'm just going to show you up until we get to the point where the path that you... Basically, how to get from Nicaea to where Johnny's path started when the path split way back when, so that you guys know like how to get back on track there. And it's just basically walking to the right. Nothing spectacular about it. Then I'm going to cut until we get at least somewhere where there's something going on other than just walking, getting into fights with road oxes and grease monkeys. And isn't that like a slur of some kind? You know, you insult like a mechanic by calling him a grease monkey? I mean, far be it for me to insult those who fix cars, even though some of them do try to steal money from you. I have several friends that are mechanics. Alright, there is the... I think this is the old man. Yes, this is the old man's house. Now, what do you got? Nothing. They're actually the same nonsense he had before. The people in the shops in Nicaea sold the same junk too, so it's more tense. At least a couple more. Alright. So I'm gonna cut out until I get back to DOMA Castle there, because now that we can actually, now that they pulled the troops out of Doma, we can actually get in there. So I'll meet you down there and be right back. Alright, this is DOMA Castle with its awesome music. Everybody here is still quite dead, so, like, we can't, you know, there's nobody to interact with, but there is some stuff here. I don't think there's a reason to go over there. What is the purpose of this? There's a door that just goes nowhere. It's like, is that where they pee? Anyway, let's go in here. I know there's treasure here somewhere. No, we don't need to rest. Anything in this clock? Nope. Oh wait, I have written down where the things are. Ah, here we go. We have an ether, and I think this one has an elixir. There we go. So we get that. There's nothing open it. Wait, no, this is just gonna take us out the other way, isn't it? Yes, okay, good. So this is, I believe this is Cyan's room, which has an X potion. Oh, what I was mentioning before about the trench, going right will actually lead you to an X potion that I didn't pick up before, but so there's that, yeah. And you want to go over here to get one more thing. All the way this nonsense here. And we get a phoenix down. And beads, which beads are a relic. I almost call it an accessory. There. Randomly evades enemy attack. Basically all it does is increase your evasion. I don't... Actually, let me check. I don't think that works. Yeah, it ups your evade stat. Obviously, in this game, the evade stat doesn't work, so that is basically just money fodder. But I believe that is all the treasures for DOMA Castle. We have 2 more things to do before I end this video, and then the next one we'll, again, pick back up with actual action. So I'm just going to meet you back at the airship. It's exactly the same way as you got here the first time. You go through Doma, you go through the... You don't have to go through the Phantom Forest again, you can just pass right by it. And then you go through the falls, you end up on the Veldt, and just go pick up your airship back from where you left it outside the cave, and we'll be good. So I'll be right back. Alright, we're back on the airship there. And 2 more things we have to do is just fight in 2 more random battles. One will be here in the deserts of Figaro. And the reason being is that there is, yes, in fact, a desert dance. Actually, let me check Mog's dances. He only has, I think, 8. Yeah, there's 8. 2 more, and there's 1 left, and 1 we can't actually get until the next portion of the game, because it requires doing a battle in a snow field, and the only snow area in the game that ever is Narsh, and there are no random battles there to get into one to thus get to the battle there. And the other one I think we need is Mountain, which means we need to go to, I guess Mount Colt is good enough because we're right here. So this is going to pretty much be it here once we get in that. Johnny finished off Seraphim, like, in its entirety. He didn't, in my, like, test run, he didn't actually finish off. He didn't finish it off, like, just that, from the constant 1, you know, magic point per battle thing, but apparently he did this time. So, now he's working on Zone Seek. Nobody was anywhere near gaining a level, so I didn't have to worry about that, like, at all. But this should be it. Yeah, there we go. Master New Dance. Okay. So, yeah, if you look at Mog's dances there, desert area. Earth Blues, that's the one he learned in... that's the one he learned in Desert. That's the one he learned in the Mountain. That's Caves. You get that right away. Plains, Forest. I don't know where that's from. Town, maybe? I'm not sure. That's obviously the water, and this one will be snow. And then we'll have all of Mog's dances. I'm not getting all the rages, I'm getting all the lures. Obviously we'll probably get all the blitzes and all the sword attacks. These are from leveling. So yeah, I might do one of 2 things. I might have another video where I get some blue magic, or lore, in this, you know, before we go to that place there, or I might just say skip it and get them all in the next part of the game. Or I'm not sure. It depends on if I will be able to get, if there's some that I can't get in the next part, because if I can, then I'm just gonna do it that way and get them all in, like, when I have the opportunity, rather than, because I know there's 2 that I'm gonna get in the next area, at least, I think. But anyway, so that's it for this episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy X. Next time we'll go find out what the dealio is with the floating continent. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for all your support, and have a good night.